Welcome back to today's tech tutorial. I'm Amanda Goldman-Petrie, your marketing coach for women entrepreneurs who want to create financial freedom and happiness. And today on this tech tutorial, I want to share with you how you can optimize your website so that it can get found in the search engine for certain keywords. This is a great way to set your website up so that it organically generates traffic without you really having to do very much of anything. There's a few steps that you want to keep in mind, and the first step is really to come up with what those keywords are. So let me show you how this works, and then I'll describe how you can figure out what those keywords are, and then of course how you can rank your website for them. So first, how this works. What I mean by ranking your website so that it shows up in the search engine for certain keywords is that when you type in a keyword into Google, or when your prospects do, like let's say virtual assistant, when this keyword is typed in, you want your website to show up on the first or second page of Google. You can tell that Zirtual right here, Zirtual's a big virtual assistant company, or they were. There's a lot of drama about them closing down right now. And they're ranking first. They're the first ones that are ranked there. Now, my virtual assistant company, we used to rank for things like virtual assistant services, virtual assistant for coaches, and things like that. We actually did get leads from the search engine. Obviously, I don't run my virtual assistant company anymore, and those pages are taken down. But so this is kind of how you want it to work for you. When your prospects search a certain word or phrase on Google, you want your website to come up so that they can click through and get to your site. So how do you choose those keywords? Well, honestly, most people really overcomplicate it, and it's a very easy formula. I talked about this in my blog article here, coachwithamanda.com/3places, which is all about 3 places that you can optimize for organic traffic. And the formula is really, it's your services plus your location, or if you don't have a location, you can either just put your services, or your keywords can be your services plus your ideal client. So let's look at some examples. Virtual assistant is a keyword that's just your services. Virtual assistant services, that's another one. It's a keyword that's just your service. Virtual assistant for coaches, that's an example of your services plus your ideal client. And then personal assistant in Dallas, or Dallas personal assistant, that will be your services plus the location. So there's a few ways that you can do it, and it kind of depends on if you're a nationwide business or if you're a local business. The keywords are going to be a little different. If you're a local business, you definitely want to use services plus location because you want to rank for that location so you can get local customers. All right, so that's how you choose your keywords. Now, how do you actually rank in Google for those keywords so that your website does show up? There's a lot that goes into this, so I'm going to keep it simple for you today and give you 4 steps to do on your website. Let's take a look at this website. This is Shower Door Experts. It's run by my friend Tom Hawk back in Maryland, where I'm from. And he's someone who I met when I was working at a website design and SEO firm a few years back. So I didn't optimize this website. I want to make that clear. I chose this website because, well, it's a pretty site, and they do a good job with the SEO. So let's take a look at what they're doing. So the first thing is you want to keep consistency in mind. Consistency is a huge part of SEO. What I mean by that is that once you choose your keywords, use your keywords in all of the applicable places. So in the links that you use that go to the pages where you talk about that service, in the page title, use that keyword, and then in the page URL, use that keyword. And keep it consistent. It's always that keyword. So, for example, when you click here, custom shower doors, this says custom shower doors. The page title says custom shower doors. The page URL says custom shower doors. Now, ideally, it wouldn't say products. It would just be showerdoorexperts.com/custom shower doors. But you get the idea. It's it's everything is that one keyword. The drop down says it, the title says it, the URL says it. So think about consistency. God, I keep clicking around, I'm sorry, but you see every page that I went to worked the same way. The URL, the page title, and the link were all the same keyword. So consistency, that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to have a page for each keyword. So you can see there are different pages for all of these different keywords. So for you, if you had, like, let's say you had a keyword for virtual assistant services, you would have a page that's called virtual assistant services, and it has that URL and it has that page title. So have a page for each of your keywords. Similarly, if you have locations for your business, have a page for each location, and because your locations are going to be keywords as well. So let's click here. You'll see that it has Alexandria in the page title. Alexandria, so glass shower doors in Alexandria, Virginia. That's a keyword. Glass shower doors, Alexandria. So you can see there's still that consistency. It maybe needs to be tweaked a little bit, but there's still that consistency. They have a page for the keyword, and it's the page for the location. So that's tip number 3, is have a page for each location if you're a local business. And then tip number 4 is to have internal hyperlinks that go to those keyword pages. So remember I said you have to have a page for every keyword. So look here, this is a hyperlink. A hyperlink is basically when it says text, but it clicks to a link, rather than it being like this. Like that's that would be just like if this clicked through to their email, that would be a regular hyperlink. This is an SEO hyperlink. The text is a keyword, and then it clicks through to that keyword page for that keyword. So in here, this hyperlink says custom shower doors, and it's going to click through to custom shower doors. Custom shower doors. So there you go. That's an internal SEO hyperlink. So on your pages, think about how you can talk about your services on other pages, and then have an SEO hyperlink that says the keyword and clicks through to the page about that keyword. All right, so those are your 4 tips. Consistency between the URL, the page title, and any hyperlinks. Have a page for each of your keywords with those consistent page titles and URLs. Have a page for each of your locations, again, with those consistent page titles and URLs. And then the 4th thing is to have internal hyperlinks, SEO hyperlinks, that go into those keyword pages. So those are your 4 steps. If you do this, then you will be able to at least start to get your website ranked in the search engine. Again, there's more to SEO than this, but this is kind of a beginner's guide to it. Get started with those 4 steps. If you have any questions, you can post them in the comments below this video. Thanks, guys. This has been Amanda Goldman-Petrie, but you can call me Amanda GP with my tech tutorial for this week. For more tutorials, tips, and resources, go to coachwithamanda.com.